Welcome back students, myself Vishal Pandey, and today we will be continuing Ranga's marriage, and let us see how an Indian typical village marriages takes place deep into the villages, especially the rural areas. And since we have started this story, so let us move towards the slide and try to understand the different characters which are there in the story itself. So as you can see on the screen, the different characters are there. Let me introduce these characters with you all so that you can correlate yourself with these characters. It will help you a lot to understand the story. First of all, you can see Rama Rao has been written on the screen. Now this Rama Rao we will discuss later on. Let me introduce with you all the protagonist of the story, the hero of the story, and who is Ranga. Ranga is also known as Rangappa. Now this name, as you can see, Rangappa and all, these are the names which are prescribed by the South Indians, and especially this story is centered in South India, and it has been taken from Karnataka, a Kannada language where people used to speak. And remember, the writer of this story, Masti Venkatesh Iyengar, is also from Karnataka. So Ranga is the protagonist of the story. Ratna is a girl of 11 years who will later become wife of Ranga. Shastri is a man who is an astrologer who will help Shyama to get Ranga married, and he will give the dates and all according to Ranga's convenience. If you talk about Shyama, he is more important character of the story. Shyama is also important character because he is the narrator of the story as well, and he will play the role of mediator in between the families of Rangas and Ratna. He will make sure that Ranga get married soon. So these are the characters. If you talk about Rama Rao is uncle of Ratna because Ratna don't have his father and mother. She is an orphan girl, and Ratna is looked after his uncle, and who is Rama Rao. So let us move forward to continue the story as we have already done in the previous videos. So as you can see now that when Ranga sees her is supposed to be Ratna herself. Ratna is a girl, beautiful girl, good in nature, and she used to live in the house of his own uncle who is Rama Rao. He falls in love and starts inquiring about the girl. Who falls in love with Ratna? Ranga falls in love with Ratna. Keep this in your mind that Shyama, who is the narrator himself, takes Ranga along with him to Ratna's home, because I told you earlier that Shyama had already decided to get Ranga married because Ranga is a good boy. He has returned from Bangalore. He is educated and he is a good human being as well. So Shyama don't want to leave that opportunity. He wants to get Ranga married with a good girl, and so that they can live their life happily all together. So he took Ranga with him to Ratna's house, and Ratna was playing violin at that time. And when Ranga sees Ratna, Ranga was very much fascinated, attracted towards Ratna. And what happened then? The narrator played a trick. Narrator, who is Shyama, remember this name, Shyama is very important character because he is narrator. Narrator plays a trick by saying that this girl is already married. But however, you know this, that according to story, the girl was unmarried when Ranga saw her. But narrator played a trick, and he wanted to show the feelings of Ranga, that how he react after getting this information, after getting this message that the girl to whom you like or to whom you fascinated towards, she is already married. Deliberately says that she is married to make Ranga realize and feel the importance of marriage and to change his view about marriage. So he played a trick, he played with emotions of Ranga at that particular time. Having known that Ranga is married, Ratna is married, Ranga feels depressed and does not talk to others for few days. Now Ranga liked Ratna in prima facie. What do you mean by prima facie? Prima facie means in the very first interaction. When he met Ratna, he was all fascinated. That is called prima facie. And when he heard this message from Shyama that Ratna is already married, he was all confused, he was all depressed, and he didn't talk to anyone for few days. Then the narrator takes him to Shastriji. Now he is the Shastriji, who is the astrologer of the village. Let us see what he tells, who is already foretold everything by the narrator about the girl Ratna. Foretold means what? A day before, Shyama and Shastri both inculcate their knowledge, their message. What was the message? Ranga's marriage. They both planned that tomorrow I will be coming with Ranga. Shyama told Shastriji that Shastriji, tomorrow I will be coming with Ranga, and you have to tell so and so that we can plan his marriage according to our perspective. So Shastriji has to tell Ranga in order to impress him, to win his confidence. So Shastriji also played a trick with Ranga. Let me tell you this, students, that in our Indian mythology, it is very much clear that if you speak 100 of false, if you speak 100 of lies, and to make a marriage become successful, it is all the way, it is considered as you have done good. So if you speak false, if you speak lie, and if two families meet by your lies, if two families get into the relationship by your lies, then it is up to the mark, you no need to worry. So that is what Shyama was doing, and that is what Shastriji was doing. Let us see what happened then. This is the portrait of Shastriji, and a traditional astrologer of the village. When they meet Shastriji, the priest tells him that he seems to have fallen in love with a girl named Ratna. What Shastriji told Ranga in front of Shyama, that, "Oh Ranga, I can see your future, I can see your current as well. I can see in your eyes that you are in fall with love with someone, you are fall in love with someone, and that girl should named from R." He told like that, and he told him straight away that a particle which is found in ocean, that what it means, it all the way it was meaning that he wants to convey Ratna to Ranga at that particular time. But the narrator soon tells Ranga that he was unaware of the fact that Ratna is unmarried, and soon they get married irrespective of their age. So unfortunately, Ranga came to know at the last that Ratna was unmarried, and because of that fact, they both came to the certain point and they get married after that incident, as you can see in the portrait. After 1 year, when Shyama visited to Ranga's house, are blessed with a son who is named after the narrator Shyama. So Ranga and Ratna were blessed with a son whose name was supposed to keep on Shyama, the narrator himself. So this was the story about Ranga's marriage, and I hope you all understood the story. In the next video, I will be giving you the question and answers through which you can understand it more as well. So thank you very much for hearing me. Thanks.